Okay. 2 minutes. This is your record button here. Okay. It's recording right now. Recording? Yeah. Good. And if I press... Okay, guys. All the best. Snapshot means? This is a snapshot button. Means I'll get a snap. Okay, guys. All the best. Act well. As cranky as possible. No, as good as possible. Let's rock. Okay? Okay, now you can detach it. Press this off. Okay, hi guys. These are reception. Okay, cool. Okay, keep frisking them also. Okay? Okay. Who are you? Who are you? Who are you? Hello. Who are you? Who are you? Okay, he's too scared. Hi. Let's check out how much the weight of the cake is. Okay, what are you all doing here? Oh, you too. Hey, what are you all doing here? Yes, right, and take home whole cake.
This thing, man.
They actually forgot to ask the auntie who brought the cake how much the weight is. So there's a nice trick of theirs, and they are making money also.
Mighty, guess the weight of the cake and take a cake home. 5 rupees a guess. 5 rupees a guess. Guess the weight of the cake.
To this evening's event, our play hosted by Hope, the Evershine Youth Group. I trust all of you all have already gone to our counter behind and tried your luck there. In case you all haven't, do not worry, there is still hope. You have the interval as well, where the offer will be open.
We are here to witness a dream which was shared by a few members of this youth group, which caught the imagination of the whole group. This play, a company play which was written by Mr. Francis Fernandez, has been skillfully translated, creatively modified by a very own director. It is a combination of long hours of practice, few hours of sleep, many missing meals, and a lot of running around. But at the end of it all, there's a common feeling we all share. It was worth it.
Through the entire working of this play, from the inception till today, we have worked together as a group. This whole play, the whole experience has deepened our bond. It has helped us to realize one another's capabilities, one another's talents, and we have learned to overlook each other's strengths, to overlook each other's failures and weaknesses. This whole experience has been an experience of growth.
We are indeed grateful to all our sponsors who have helped us in cash and hand. Now I'd like to just take a moment to thank them. And Karsha.
Keep you waiting any longer. We will now move aside. So sit back, relax, and enjoy the curse.
Kishore, you are still reading the newspaper? We have to go back to Bombay today. Not much time is there to pack.
I'm ready to go, but Daddy hasn't turned up yet.
Your daddy was supposed to be here in a minute. Where is he?
He must have gone to visit his friends. Only a minute.
Is now the time to visit his friends? Couldn't he have done it before?
He will come soon. Why don't you just sit and relax?
Kishore, it seems that Daddy has hold of his land and
must have kept the money in his account for security. If not now, at least later, that money will come to us only.
What I was thinking is that if we get those 5 lakhs, we could sell to Dingy Chol and buy a luxury flat.
That's right. But anyway, forget it now. All that will happen later. But I heard that Daddy is planning to give his house to Jessie.
What did you say?
Answer the door.
Oh, hello, Daddy.
He had been to church today. Couldn't see your father. Where is he?
He is expected any moment now.
Maybe he's feeling sad that he has to leave Bangalore and go to Bombay.
Yes, that's very true.
You want to worry about it. I will take good care of it.
But don't you think after spending so much of time in Bangalore, he'll be homesick in Bombay?
You keep an eye.
Good evening, everyone.
Hey, look, a picture of the town has come to our house.
Hey, I'm not a picture. Just that you people think of me that way. Want you to introduce me to everyone?
Yes, sure. It will be my pleasure to do so. This is my wife, Jessie. That is Kishore, my brother-in-law. That's Savita, Kishore's wife. And that's Mrs. Lobo, Savita's mother.
Kishore, your father has called me up for some very important work. I must say he's a great man.
Yes, we know. All the people out there will lose my God, I guess.
Savita, your father-in-law has written about 25 plays and has won the hearts of millions. I feel like crying because that he's leaving Bangalore. Kishore, Jessie,
Daddy, where have you been? Your friend Dennis has been waiting for you.
hi Francis. Hi, how are you?
Daddy, if you don't feel like leaving Bangalore, then why don't you stay with us?
Enough, my son. Let me just sit and relax for a while. Francis, looks like your children love you a lot.
Yes.
The last time I was a little late, my children didn't eat food. They sat up worrying about me. Anyway, let's forget all that. Here are some papers. Read it loud. Yeah. Kishore, your father has brought you up with great love and care. I request you to take great care of him and never let any sorrow touch you. Your father has given you and Savita a gift. A draft of 5 lakh rupees. Eddie and Jessie, here are your property papers.
Why, Daddy? Why are you doing this way?
Jessie, why do you say like that? After all, I am the train and you both are my brothers.
But Daddy, we don't need all this. All we want is your blessings. After you go to Bombay and you feel like you miss Bangalore, you're always welcome here. After all, this is your house only.
God bless you, my son, for that. But listen to me carefully. Take care of the business well. Don't trust anyone with it. Okay? Kishore, what's wrong, my son?
Nothing, Daddy. It's just that I'm not happy with the fact that you've completely emptied all your wealth on us.
So what? After all, you are my son. A son. It means a support for the father when he's growing old. Francis, I'm getting late now. I must leave. Oh no, you can't go like that. You must have lunch with us. Kishore, Jessie, please take it inside.
Listen, I don't think you've done a wise thing by giving all you have to your children. What if they desert you tomorrow?
They are my children. I have brought them up with great love and given them the best of education. I didn't leave them like dogs on the streets, you know.
I didn't mean to hurt your feelings.
They are my children.
You don't have to worry about it.
To give his money away completely, I mean, in this day and age, you never know how your children are going to treat you later.
No, I think he's done the wise thing. What will he use all that money for? And after all, his son is there, Kishore, who will take good care of him.
That may be so, but you never know. Money corrupts.
I don't think so. As he said, they are his golden children, and they will never let him down.
We'll just have to wait and see, I guess.
Kishore, Mother may let us check up done.
Daddy, why don't we get a checkup done tomorrow?
Kishore beta, I used to roam the whole of Mangalore, but never felt so sick. But after coming in this flat, I felt breathless in here.
Enough of that. It doesn't look good to talk that way. He doesn't remember anyone that comes to our house.
Hello, Kishore. Hi, Sunita. Boy, I must say, you guys are very damn good. Who's Kulmai?
This is my daddy.
Don't you control your box?
Daddy, why don't you go to your room? We'll get a checkup done tomorrow.
It's okay, my son. I'll just go.
What is that? Ravi, you said that you would get a cook for me. I can't manage all this housework by myself.
Oh yes, Sunita. I have placed an ad in the newspaper that I think we should be getting some reply very soon. You know how difficult it is to get cooks nowadays in the morning.
Good morning, evening, all body.
Oh, good evening. But who are you?
Fine, thank you.
But I asked you, who are you?
I said no. Fine, thank you.
Hey, crackpot. He didn't ask you, how are you? He asked you, who are you?
Oh, yes, yes. In that paper, you gave that ad that I want for group,
What?
You wanted a cook, someone who can prepare food.
Yes, yes, yes. Cook, the one cook, hotel.
Are you a Catholic?
My God's grace, I am.
What is your name?
My name is Pentecost. Not funny name. It's Konkani name.
What a silly name.
Not silly name. My godfather, he was from Spain. He gave this name for me.
He also must have been a crackpot like you only. Okay. What is your age?
I'm not much. I'm underage.
Okay, what do you know how to cook?
I know to cook everything. Chinese, Mughalai, Punjabi, international, village.
Okay, what about breakfast?
Breakfast. See, you give me pancakes, omelette, anything.
It's a sample. Who asked you about your breakfast? We asked you what you would prepare for us.
That's I everything. Idli dosa, vada dosa, patata dosa, sambar, everything is coming.
Come here. How much salary do you want?
Along with boarding and loading, you give me anything.
If you can't speak proper English, why don't you speak in Konkani itself? It's not boarding and loading, it's boarding and lodging.
Oh yes, yes. Lodging, LODING, means things.
Okay. Do you know Hindi?
Thoda thoda speak, but sab samjhi.
Oh, I see.
Yes, you can see.
What did you say?
No, you just
Okay, shut up.
Savita, I think you should keep him for a month or two, and then on the basis of his work and behavior, you can decide his salary.
Okay, beer. I can do drink beer also while working.
I said work and behavior. Why don't you get your ears checked?
Okay, Kishore will do that, Ravi said.
I don't mind. Daddy. Daddy, see, you kept this fellow to cook. Why don't you take him to the kitchen and show him what he's supposed to do?
Next year, oh, God bless you. What is your name? My name is Pentecost.
Pentecost is too long. We call him Pente for short. Okay, Pente, this is my father.
Yes, you are only one father.
Listen, if you want to work here, do only as we say. Understood?
Savita, I don't understand. Why did you bring your father-in-law here? You should have left him in Bangalore itself.
What to do? I'm
Pentecost.
You were born on Pentecost Day, I guess.
Yes, yes, I also think the same. I'm from Kalyanpur, Mangalore City.
My mom also was from there. You might know her.
Of course, I know everybody. What was her name?
Her name was Pulla. She used to sell tomatoes.
Oh, so you're Pulla my daughter. That's why you look like a tomato only. You sell only tomatoes. And that's a big one. People who wait for you to come and sell those tomatoes. Man, what tomatoes?
Were you there that day?
No, during that time I was minor.
What is your mother's name?
See, like your mother, even my mother's famous, her name is Alice Bai. She used to sell spices, no? So people used to call her Spice Girl Alice Bai.
Like you people used to get spices for free, nah?
Yeah. If you check the tree, it's too called Bhakta. Your mother still sells that tomatoes, huh?
No, she's gone to Kuwait now.
Oh, that means you get points more of you.
No. I don't want a husband from the Gulf.
Why? I heard they got a lot of money and all.
These people from the Gulf, once they come back, they can't bend their backs to do work here. For a little while, they put imported perfumes and roam around in taxis. But once all their money is over, they run behind the agents to get the jobs in the Gulf back.
Yeah. You look also good. You think also good, huh? Anyway, you know what? I've got a craze.
What? Place for girls?
No, craze of saying riddles. See, if you can answer my riddle, I'll give you 10 rupees. Otherwise, you give me.
Okay, fine.
Okay, so your goal one. What is that thing? When you cut, keep on going. Or you cut more.
How can this be? Usually when you cut something, it becomes smaller.
You think.
But how come this is becoming bigger?
Think. See, time is running out. 56, 87, what the like? 59. Time up. You know what is that thing?
What?
When you cut, it becomes big. Cutting a hole in the cloth.
Oh, it was so easy.
Now, 10 rupees.
I have to give it.
Can't help no.
Wait, stay back.
Okay. Then now, when we meet?
What? You want 10 more rupees from me?
No. That was just for fun. Why don't we meet to talk about our life?
Then I'll see when I get the time.
Yeah. In this one way, we get time. But if the heart wills, automatically time is created, huh?
I've started liking you, Pentecost.
Me too.
Tell me something, Pentecost. Do you have the habit of drinking?
No. I don't drink. My friends drink beer, wine, whiskey, everything. I don't.
That means you only drink milk?
Where? I last drank my mother's milk. Now what?
Okay, bye. I'm getting late. I shall leave now.
Okay. वो मुझे कहाँ हो गया? Good to curse anyone. I know it's not good, but see, these people, they deserve it. When they are in the village, they read concrete newspaper, and when they come to city, what they say? I don't like concrete. I hate concrete. Concrete not office language. This man, that man, amen.
That is what this generation is at. That is why our Christian people know never succeed in anything good.
Uncle, you know what? Since a long time now, I am writing on play.
Sure. You were writing plays. Okay, tell me about it.
See, it's called Devan Dile Maplan.
What kind of name is that?
See, it means what God gave the Muslim people. It has an excellent story. For years and years, a couple are praying for a child. And after so many years, they get a girl child. And when she grows up, she runs away after Muslim fellow.
You know, if you had good support, you would be a great writer someday.
Yeah, uncle. But see, I am unserved here. And you, once a while you had so much money, you could have lived the life of a king.
Yes. And to worsen things now, I have got a sickness of TB also.
Uncle, this children of yours, no? Before, they used to stand and breathe of thin smoking. They didn't have their own light reset, they didn't have their own toilet. And now, just because they got your that money, no? Thinking great.
Yes. When things are at a distance, no? This seems so nice. It is only when they are close by that one can really see the fault in them. Anyway, where's Melvin going? I've not seen him in a while. Go and get him a painting.
Sir, after I go and get him, but one problem is, Madam said that I must not let you talk much to that Melvin because you will transfer that baby to that boy.
What? I can't talk to my own grandson.
What to do? Only to the sickness, no? I'll call him. Hey, Helen! Hey, Helen!
Oh God, what kind of days have come? When my own children are fed up of me. It is better you call me soon, or I'll forget that you ever exist.
Amre Baba.
Yeah, that's
Daddy, what are you doing? I told you not to play with Melvin now. And you? Correct? I told you not to play with the old man. What do you do? Stop.
Savita, why are you thinking that you are a little angel?
If angels keep meeting such devils, then heaven and hell will become one.
Please don't say like that.
What do you think? Just because you gave us 5 lakhs, you can take us for granted?
Why are you yelling, Savita?
Don't ask me, ask him.
What is the matter, Daddy?
What do I know? You are the king of this house. And she's the queen of this house. And I'm just a beggar lying in one corner of the house.
You know what, Kishore? This old man, he takes my Melvin, puts him on his lap, kisses him, and coughs him down. What about son gets TB?
Savita, as long as my son is there, you can have 4 more children. But you'll never get another father.
Daddy, I guess with your age, you're becoming mental. I gave you a room, didn't I? Why don't you just stay in it?
Kishore, I am getting fed up of this. Now, either you put this old man in some ashram, or I will just pack my bag, take my son, and go to my bed's place. Then you can take your father, put him on your head, and go.
You know, if my son was a little more stupid, no, she would have asked for another husband.
Can't you keep quiet now?
Savita, I'm waiting for you.
I'm so sorry, because that devil old man I got late.
Pentecost! Yes, sir. I'm calling you for so long. Where are you? I was making this omelette. Any omelette and put it on your head. Now get me my bag. I'm getting late. And hurry up. Pentecost, hurry up. By Pentecost, I'm going.
By Pentecost? First, he used to say bye, Daddy. And now by Pentecost? Where is my respect gone? Oh God, it is better you send a flame of fire down and burn all this evil here. Or else it will increase so much that you'll have to be crucified once again.
Good morning, sir. Did anyone come to the office? No one came. But sir, I received a fax from the freight shipping company stating that a ship will be arriving tomorrow. No problem. Our papers are ready. Yeah. And don't worry, sir. I made all the arrangements for the unloading of the ship as well as the delivery.
Savita, I must say, your mom is a really smart person. Oh, by the way, Logo, will you go and get me a page of the paper you said?
Yeah, I'll do right, yeah.
Yeah, darling. As per our meeting, our business has grown quite a lot. Now that I'm taking care of my business, why don't you take care
all these matters. I have kept them in my pocket.
Savita!
Daddy, what are you doing here?
I brought you your tiffin.
Why? Didn't the tiffin guy come?
No. And Pentecost is not to reach Melbourne school.
But he shouldn't have taken the trouble. I would have eaten in the canteen. Daddy, it's like you're still caught up with that cough.
Listen, Savita. Wiping your hand on my chest will not take my cough away just like that. Your good and decent behavior will do much better. First, I have TB in my chest. When looking at your behavior like this, I feel I got TB in my head. Not to be a good wife. Don't spoil the name of Christianity just like that.
Oh, shut up and get out of here. Get out of my office. Go on.
Oh, cool it, Ravi. Don't be so desperate. This old man is a pain in my neck anyways.
Savita, you must get rid of your father-in-law as soon as possible. Till then, you've got to be careful.
Mummy, you better talk to Kishore and tell him to keep that devil old man in some ashram. I can't tolerate him anymore. Savita, you first learn to behave yourself. Would you think I tolerate your nonsense and things you do?
You know there is this Hindi dialogue.
Let me, no need to say any further. So, Pentecost, you don't get any good clothes to wear or what?
What to do? If rich people wear all the fashion. If girls wear, it's a style. And poor fellow like me wear something with a cartoon.
Anyway, where do you work?
I work for a very rich family. They is enough for me.
Looks like they give you a lot to eat up because you look a little healthier than before.
Yeah. Where do you work?
I don't work. I always have my dhanda.
Dhanda? What man? I am very happy when girls talk about dhanda.
I have my own shop.
You also sell tomatoes like a mother would say.
Think I know how to work besides selling tomatoes? I have a sugarcane shop.
Oh my God. How much energy you have lost using all that juice from that sugar cane.
Don't make fun of me now.
Not married. You are thinking we get married in August, September.
August, September. Now, it's during these awful rains.
Arey good na. Let people will come. Less paisa.
Confused fellow Pentecost. But tell me, see, you know about my shop, right? Are you ready to marry to me? Or just because I have a shop?
Arey no. See, after marriage you are leaving the shop open.
No.
Then after marriage your mind, shop also mine.
What do you mean? Shop is yours?
No, I meant your mind.
Okay. Okay, fine, then we shall get married. Okay. I've got to go now. I like my shop open.
What? Listen here. Keep anything open, but don't keep that shop open. The only thing that Probably because when children are small, they are with their mother most of the time. Maybe that's why. No. You know what happens in the house? When mother uses her tongue, father has to keep quiet. Let me be a skill writer someday.
What, uncle? Who cares for people like me? I have to go on this way only.
I know.
Hey, Pentecost, go get Devin from school.
Still 10 minutes left.
Just go.
Never mind, Pentecost. Listen to her.
And don't forget to take this old man with you.
Hi, Savita.
Oh, hi, Ravi. Come in.
Savita, why did you come to work today? It is so lonely without you.
I was told that you're from outstation and will be arriving only tomorrow.
Say, nobody's at home or what?
No
Oh, Mama, I know something. This lady, first I saw her at the office, and then one day on the road, and today in my own son's house. I can't take this any longer. And you, rascal, what are you looking at? Get out of here.
Shut up, or I'll chase you out of here just like the last time I did.
You dare threaten me in my own son's house. Get out here, you womanizer.
Savita, this is not a matter of my prestige, but of your job.
Are you yelling like a madman, Daddy? First, I wasn't mad. But now, I become totally mad.
What happened, Savita? Why did Ravi leave so angrily?
Kishore, you know what happened? Ravi just came over to see why I had come to work today. And when he was leaving, he just put his hand over my shoulders. Your father did all that and started talking about rubbish about us.
Kishore, don't fall for a crocodile tears.
Daddy, the whole world will change, but you will remain the same, won't you? When a man places his hand on a woman's shoulder, it doesn't mean anything bad at all. Besides, Savita is his private secretary.
But son, private secretary doesn't mean that how a boss should act with his wife. He does the same way with his private secretary.
You dare say anything about my Savita? I know her very well.
Listen, son, don't be a slave of your wife.
Keep on, don't say anything like that.
Kishore, he'd better get rid of this old man soon. I called up Ravi to say sorry for what happened.
It's late, I'll call him tomorrow.
What to do, Pentecost? I have to go now. Someone at the door. Mrs. Lobo has come.
Good morning.
Oh, good morning.
How are you?
Instead of asking me that, you should ask me whether I'm still alive or not. Anyway, please sit down.
I know. The root cause of this problem is my own daughter.
Auntie, are you sure it's your daughter only? Pentecost, mind your language. I'm not saying anything. I'll go inside.
I heard you're going to Bangalore.
Yes. My daughter said that I could go to a place whenever I wish to. Listen, Agnes, instead of trusting your own children in your old age, it is better you stay in some old age home. That way you die peacefully.
No, you are absolutely right. And since you're leaving for Bangalore, you take some money. It may come in handy for you.
After having a highly paid son, I still have to depend on others for money.
Don't say that.
Anyway, God bless you, Mrs. Kate.
Hello, Ravi. Savita, why you worrying your father-in-law?
Mommy, you don't know anything.
What do I not know?
If a father cannot live up to the standard of living of his children, then it's better if he leaves. Besides, Savita is my wife, and I don't like anyone saying anything about her.
You want your wife so bad, right?
Yes, I want my wife.
Then hold her tight before she slips away again.
You were supposed to go to Bangalore, right? Then go. Go right now.
I'm leaving anyway.
Savita, do you like to see all this?
Don't you support that old man, Mama? And if you want to support it, then don't ever step in my house. Think that your daughter is dead.
I spit on your life, Savita. It's better not to have a daughter than have one like you.
Remember, Savita, you will pay for what you do. A big curse will fall on you.
Ladies and gentlemen, we will take a short break of 15 minutes.
I'm sure you're all enjoying the play. I remind you once more to kindly patronize.
Bye. Anyway, I'm going to office. I'll be late today. In case you want anything, call me. I'll be there. And now, go to the kitchen. The milk is kept for boiling.
Daddy, what a surprise. Bless me, Daddy. Oh, God bless you, my son. Why did you come in such a hurry? At least you should have informed us that you were coming. We would have come to pick you up.
Oh, it's okay. I just thought of you people. So I decided to come over.
Jesse, see you come.
Now who could come? Daddy, what a surprise! Give me blessings, Daddy. So, Daddy, how are you?
I'm fine. I'm also fine.
Yeah, Kishore wrote to me that you were sick. What happened?
What to say, Go? I've got a sickness that nobody in our family has ever had. You know, I've got TB.
Oh my God! Are you undergoing any treatment for that? Because you'll have to go back for your medicines and stuff.
No, Go. I've decided to stay here only.
You're staying here only? Aren't you going back?
No, that weather and the food, it makes me all sick. Besides, it's quite pleasant here. What do you have to say about that, Philip? I have no problem at all. In fact, I'll be happy to have an elderly person staying with us.
Okay, enough, Daddy. Enough you spoke for today. I kept the water hot. Go and have a bath and get fresh.
Yes, Dad. Okay, might as well have a wash.
Henry, Daddy is saying that he's staying here only.
That's okay. My father expired when I was a small child. And your dad has given us so much love, which we can never reply to.
I think I've gone mad. Does it look nice for this old man to stay here with his daughter's family when his son is there in Bombay?
What's wrong in that? Your mother expired when you were small, and it was this old man who took care of you, brought you up with so much love. How can you just forget all that?
I think you've gone mad. Have you thought of a child? What if she catches Daddy's sickness? Then what will we do?
Why are you taking tension? God is there to protect us. I do not like the way you're talking about his father.
But whatever you say, I won't keep this old man for more than a month.
Listen, Jesse. If you make Daddy leave this house, then I won't keep you here anymore. You understand? I'm leaving.
Wow.
Here is Jesse. By the time this letter reaches you, Daddy must have already reached your place. Take care of your husband and your child because he created all sorts of misunderstandings here as he left this house. On his way out, he robbed gold and money from my cupboard. Also remember, he has TB. It could spread to your kid. Nothing more to say. But for now, yours faithfully, Savita.
You were talking big things about my father. Now read this.
Listen, Jesse. If you make Daddy leave this house, then I won't keep you here anymore. You understand?
This means that the devil has come to our house in my father's disguise.
Jesse, you have anything to eat, Go? I'm feeling real hungry.
I'll give you in a moment, Daddy. But first tell me something. Did Kishore and Savita stop you when you left Bombay?
Of course they did. Savita fell to my feet and started crying. And Kishore, he came all the way to the bus stop to reach me. So I told them that I was only going for a few days. That way, they wouldn't stop me.
Okay, come on, let's see.
Remember that. Are you married? Because you look like you have.
What rubbish are you talking about?
From the last time I met you, you said you had someone and you were going to marry him. What happened about that?
That fellow, he spent all of my money and disappeared one day.
Oh, he turned out to be a Chalu fellow.
Yeah, he was very chalu. And so are you.
I'm not Chalu, I'm Charlie.
What about you? Have
Where guys like us get girls?
Why not?
You see, we are cooks by profession. So our job is to cook for others. So who is going to cook for us? But Susie, if you will, then I see some possibility.
But a guy should first offer his hand so that a girl can accept.
Then I offer my hand in marriage.
But then I accept.
You are so nice.
But you won't know how to be Chalu, right?
I already told you, I'm not that type of a guy. But Susie, do you have a shop or something?
Yes. And since I'm a lonely girl, everyone is eyeing my shop. I thought if I had someone, he could take care of my shop for me.
Tell me something, Susie. If you don't mind, did you promise to get married to anyone else?
There was a cartoon after me. He used to dress like a stupid fool and think he was too cool.
How could you let a big cartoon after you?
He used to ask me riddles, and if I used to not answer, he used to take 10 rupees from me.
Oh, he's no cartoon. He's a clever fox. Anyway, forget about it and let's think about our lives.
So, when we get married, you'll take care of my shop for me, right?
You know what? I'm allergic to business. I used to have a shop and my mother used to run it for me. We made a lot of money. You know what? One day I went inside of the shop and people only came saying, Auntie is not here, and went away.
Okay. I'm getting late. I'll go now. Bye.
See you next time. Surely come out, go to the market. Hey, Charlie! Are Pentecost? Where were you all this time? Anyway, do you know Susie by any chance?
Looks like you know. Tell, she gave you any promise of marriage or something?
You said you knew her? Hey, did she give a promise of marriage to you?
Whether she gets married to me or not, I don't bother. What I'm looking at that shop of hers.
Looks like everyone is interested in her shop only.
Yeah. Tell me one thing. Did you spend any money on her?
No, I don't spend money on girls like that. What about you?
I let my skin come out, but not like 1 rupee or any girl. In fact, I used to take money from her. I used to tell a girl. Anyway, see, I'll tell you one thing. If you can answer good, I'll give you 10 rupees. Otherwise, you give me.
Okay, go ahead. 1 minute. Here's my 10 rupees. Now you give me yours. Okay. If I get it right, I'll keep it with me. Otherwise, I'll give it to you.
Okay. So listen, what is that thing? When you ask for it, you ask openly. And when you give it secretly.
A kiss. A kiss. It's got to be a kiss.
How on earth?
Give it secretly now.
Openly you ask for what? Think. What is that thing? When you ask for it, you ask openly. When you give it secretly. Time is running out, huh? See, 56, 57, 58, 59, finish. You know what is that thing? When you ask for it, you ask openly. When you give it secretly. What rare?
Oh, you're so simple. Even Pentecost. Here's your 10 rupees, Bye. See you next time.
Hey, Charlie!
Hey, Daddy, see?
Everyone's celebrating me. I'm not starting with them.
Jessie, what's wrong? Before marriage, you were so fond of your father. But now, God knows how you would have treated me if I was alive in this state.
Do you know what he did at Krishna's place? He's trying to do the same thing here.
I know Savita wrote you a long list of complaints, but it has been 2 months from the time he has been here. Has he ever said anything against them? On the contrary, he keeps on praising them.
Henry, I'm just worried about a child. We'll talk to Father Francis D'Souza and give him a good ashram.
What rubbish are you talking? If you hurt your father's feelings, then I will never forgive you. I'm going to the market.
Daddy, I'm getting fed up of your cough.
What to say, go? I'm getting fed up of my own cough only.
I gave you a room, no? Why don't you sit in a room? Else you make the whole house dirty by coughing.
Okay, Baba, I'll do as you say. Jesse, what do you want from the market?
See what is under there, get what is needed.
Have you seen my wallet?
No, I didn't. Why did I do it?
There were 300 rupees in that.
Oh my god. Does that mean we lost the money? Or maybe Daddy must have taken it.
What nonsense. It's only a matter of 300 rupees. We get it, it's for good. Just forget it.
But I see Daddy in the room since morning. And I don't think so anyone else could have stolen my money. Wait, I'll check next time.
You dare make such a mistake. I'll check in the closet and come.
Who knows? Daddy must have taken that money for his own pocket money. Just can't trust anybody these days.
Jesse, why are you going to my life?
Daddy, once a while, you want a lot of respect for yourself. Now just don't give it up all away. At least think of me.
What rubbish are you talking, Jesse?
Now where did you keep Henry's wallet?
Henry's wallet? Why would I take it in the first place?
Yes, you took Henry's wallet.
Jesse, what are you talking? I found my wallet in the other pant pocket.
Oh, you found it?
Today, you can't avoid a father anymore. Daddy, please forgive us. And especially her. I'm going to the market. Do you want anything? No, I don't want anything. And what are you looking at? Fall at your father's feet and ask for forgiveness.
Daddy, please forgive me.
On what basis did you call me a robber, Jesse? I've given everything I ever had to you. I've never made you feel the absence of your mother. And today, you disgrace me like this. I just can't tolerate this anymore. I'll leave anyway.
Daddy, please don't leave. Unless Henry, he will leave me.
You hurt my feelings, my child. I can't stay here anymore. Hello, Mrs. Loco. Not Pente. Pentecost, my name is.
Okay, Pentecost. What happened to the play you put up in the parish?
Where you think it's easy to put up a play? First arrange for hall, then that sound system, then print tickets, get people to act. One girl I said, come act for my play. He said, no, boyfriend will shout. Other person I said, why don't you act? He said, no, I don't funny it was the neighbors in make fun of me then.
Okay.
It's so difficult to, get it.
Forget all that. You tell me, how are things in the house?
Oh my god, auntie, a daughter of yours, no, she's making me mad. Last time, she was having bath, she kept the door open. Then she said, Sente, fast home. I got miraculous again like this. Because, what are you doing here? I have gone to the post office, I have to go and get Elvin now. See, letter I guess for you from Jesse.
Mommy, you never come home these days now?
Looking at your mother's condition, I'm making worry about my old age.
Now don't start that again with me.
Okay. What is Jesse like?
Dearest brother Kishore, I'm in big trouble. Because of this small mistake, Daddy got really angry and left the house. Because of that, Henry started drinking and does not talk to me. He said that if I don't get Daddy back, he would throw me out of the house. Please tell me where Daddy is. I will come instantly and pick him up. Your sister, Jessie.
Kishore, where is he now?
Come here, try and find him out.
You give this to him and call him. Come on. Come fast.
This is not a time for tea. This is a time for romance.
Don't you have any shame? What's that tea meant for you?
No, I got in all this shirt, so
Now you listen to me very carefully, okay? If you tell Kishore anything about what happened today,
regarding what Esco leaves that boss of mine, I not even get the priest during confession. But then I got one request.
You and request. What is it?
Don't touch me, no.
Why what happened?
I feel very cold. Anyway, what I'm saying is, what you all want to do, you all do, but not in front of me.
Okay, then you do one thing. I'll give you some money, and when you bring Melvin from school, don't bring him home. Take him home. Don't bring him home. Take him home.
Yes, anything and everything.
What did you say?
Sir, why don't you get married?
what? Get married? Well, I'm getting a chance to be with so many beautiful girls. Why should I get married? It's like putting blinders to a horse just to see in one direction over here.
That is in olden times, man. Marriage me now means driving license. You can drive anybody's car.
Hey, Pentecost, take this money. And remember, by mistake also, don't come early. Okay?
Yes, sir. Another question. You know what lady means?
I didn't know the girls want girls. Please go. So, Rita, now our only obstacle is Kishore.
You know, I've thought of a solution to get rid of Kishore. Kishore now, he keeps standing at jobs in the night. So why don't they get him a job through influence? Then that way, once he goes, I'll put Melvin in some boarding school and get rid of the Pentecost. And there'll be no one to disturb her.
Savita, I had a doubt on you before. But then, since you were my wife, I didn't want to believe it. And you, rascal, I won't say a word to you. Just get the hell out of here.
Let's get one thing straight. It's not my fault. It was your wife who called me here.